Hey everybody, I'm Alena Ritchie and I run the East Dallas Women in Business Collective page. And I'm here with my friend Joy Mattews. We thought it'd be fun to hop on here and just kind of introduce ourselves and talk and just commiserate over this crazy time that we're having right now. And we're drinking ranch waters. We each have a ranch water that we're drinking. I have tahini on mine. You have salt.
Yes.
I like the tahini's so good.
Well, when you said that, I was like, "Oh, that actually sounds like a great egg," because it's got a little kick to it, right?
Yes, so I
Yes.
like it. I'm a big tahini fan. Anyway, so tell us about yourself. You live in East Dallas where?
I do. We live in Highland Meadows, and we've been here it's almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years
Nice.
in May, and we were over in Casa View Haven before that. And I've been in Dallas, East Dallas in particular, for about a little over 20 years.
Oh, great. Are you from here? I've never asked you that before.
No, I'm not. I'm originally from Florida. So all my
Oh,
family is in Florida, and I moved out here after college to do an internship at the Arboretum. And I've been here ever since. So
yay.
just love Dallas.
Good, good. And so Chris, you're married to Chris. How long have y'all been married?
It will be, let's see, at 12, so it'll be 8 years in middle of May.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah.
When I think about Chris, he just seems so like quiet and unassuming, and then he opens his mouth and he is like hilarious. He's so funny
Yeah,
and so dry.
I know. And he always likes to tease me. He's like, I'm not the funny one in this relationship, or you're not the funny one in this relationship. I'm like, sorry, I think you have that backwards.
But you're more extroverted. Are you more extroverted than?
Yes, in different ways, and I think in different situations. So I am. I feel very extroverted at work or in groups where I know people really well. So I get a comfort level, but I think my natural comfort look.
Hey.
So much for bedtime.
It happens.
Okay, you get over there. This is my call. So yes, I have another ham in the family in case you hadn't noticed that. So anyways, yeah, so and the older I get, the more I feel like I am probably more introverted than I thought I was.
Yeah.
But I find that I really treasure my my kind of downtime or my quiet time. So
yeah, no, totally.
To do that, and especially as a mom, that's sometimes really hard.
It is.
Too.
Totally. It's very hard. I think about it all the time. I don't take enough me time, but I've never been that person to really slow down at all. I mean, now it's a forced slow down. So I just want to point out to you, I fixed my hair for you because it's been a wild, crazy mess.
I almost called you and I was like, "Are you doing hair and makeup?" Because I had mine in a ponytail all day, so it's like it's flat.
Yes, yes. But it was kind of nice. Like I took some time to, I put a little bit of makeup on and I fixed my hair, and it was I guess it was kind of like a me time.
Yeah.
Downtime, I guess, that I had in my downtime to do that. But
exactly what you need. It's all treasured time now.
Yes, for sure. So I guess like moving on to what you do at Klyde Warren, like your job sounds totally cool. Sounds awesome. Tell me about that.
Sure. So I've been at the park for just about 3 years. I am the program director there. And it's really funny, the job that I thought I was taking has kind of morphed and changed. And so I jokingly say the first year that I was there, it changed almost every 8 weeks. The team was changing. We have consistently been between 12 and 15 people. So we're really incredibly small to run at the park and do as many things as we do.
Yes.
But my primary responsibility is keeping the park active. So that can be anything from the weekly programs that you see, which are all free to the public. So that could be the fitness classes or a story time or a theater class down in the children's park. And then that's what I thought I would be focusing on and growing that and adding those things, which I have done. But last year, we had a new president that joined the park almost 2 years ago. And in that time, I was given more responsibilities with our signature events and some of our concerts. And so that's really been the bulk of what I have taken on. We have almost completely changed our team in the last 2 years, just people leaving and new team members coming on. Most of them have been there about a year, which has been great because they've all been through everything once.
Nice. Yes.
So yeah, that's always really helpful. And It's just a really fun place to work, as you would imagine. When I first started, like I said, it was a little different. The culture was a little different, and the new president she's just really dynamic. And she's one of those people that really encourages her team and tells you do a good job when you do a good job and thanks you for your hard work
That's
and makes you
nice.
feel appreciated. And that goes so long or so
For
far.
sure.
And people really underestimate the value of that.
Oh
And,
yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
That's really good. I think
Yeah,
it's something that's really, do what?
I said it's been a fun job for
Oh,
sure.
I'm sure. It sounds awesome. I think
Yeah.
it's something that's really cool about Sidewarn is I remember when it first opened, there was a list of activities, and I wanted to try something out, and I went to look at the price, and everything was free. I thought, well, that's awesome that we can just go and do
Yes.
like yoga in the park or sit and listen to music, and everything's free. It's awesome.
And that is the mission of the park. That was the whole point, that the people that came up with the concept and really were the voice behind it and the power behind it from the beginning are Jody and Sheila Grant, and they are still our board chairs. And they had such a passion for that, about having this be a front porch for the city of Dallas, where all different kinds of communities can come together, connect, see their interest reflected in the programming. And so that's something that's really important to us that we want to continue to work on. And as I've worn a lot of hats, I haven't done as wonderful a job as I would like to, or I plan to. But I actually have a new person starting tomorrow that's going to be helping me with that, and really diversifying our programs and adding more things to the calendar. And then engaging the community in different ways too.
I love that. I love it. So what are you guys doing in this quarantine time and no one's going to the park? What's going on? What's the plan?
Well, and it's funny, most of the parks, I know there's been talk in the last couple of days about closing parks in general, but our park is still open. We have closed the dog park and the children's park and shut off the fountains, and then they packed up or kind of pulled all the tables and chairs together so that people weren't sitting on there. We're going through our same sanitization processes there in the park, but I know what you're asking about is programs. So with programs, what we've done is we've moved some of them online. So some of our teachers that may have a studio that they can teach, they're teaching out their studio. We're not doing any of those in the park. We have some wonderful partners that do yoga, boot camp, Zumba, Tai Chi are all ones that are online. So you can check out the website and see when those are going on. Meditation is also one that our yoga person is doing. And I'm trying to think of some others. And then the other thing we started, I think it started over the weekend, is our story time challenge. And so we're challenging different people to read a story and then share it and just bring joy to people. And so that's something that we've been rolling out. We've had a couple of Dallas Stars that have done it, and Mavericks. And so it's just kind of, just to create some fun, and people are tagging other people and encouraging them to read.
How fun. Yay. So the things that are online, is that on the website?
Yes, it's on the website. You can see any of the videos there that have been uploaded. I did one on Sunday, and it's kind of funny. I had a small panic attack before, and Chris was like, "You have got to calm down." Maybe I should have had a cocktail with brunch.
Your ranch water. You should have had a ranch water.
Right. So anyway, so yeah, I read one on Sunday, and that's on my Facebook page, but it's also on the park page too.
Nice. How fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Let's see. So, and then you're doing a lot of Zoom calls, you said.
That's how
in contact.
Yeah, our team's been staying connected with Zoom, and I'm a very visual person. So anytime I can see a face, I always feel better about that with a phone call, or than a phone call. And so I just feel very connected that way. So
nice.
I have a couple of team calls during the day that I do with team members. And then we have our staff meeting that way. And so I jokingly said our programs team is clearly the most fun. My guest services person dressed up as Santa for our staff the other day. And I had a background in my Zoom that looked like I was in outer space. And I was like,
how cute.
I'm really taking the social distancing seriously.
Yes.
So,
above and beyond joy.
That's right.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I wish I had invested in Zoom like 3 weeks ago. Nuts. Let me see, because I'm a nerd, I printed out questions for you. Oh, any big plans that or events that we have to look forward to after this crazy time?
Yeah, so yes and no. Our Memorial Day festival, we had to cancel that. That was we were just too worried with all the work that was going into that. So that was canceled last week, and but we are still at this point keeping our Independence Day celebration. So that's the fireworks, and
Fun.
we have the Army 36th Infantry Division that comes and does a full patriotic concert, which is
I
really
love
cool.
it.
So those are still in the works. They may be scaled. The event from last year may be scaled back a little bit, but we're still shooting to do that one.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that's the next big thing, and then we'll have other concerts and third party events that'll be happening too that are still kind of moving some dates, but still in progress.
Right. Awesome. I love Christmas out there.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun.
So
Last
fun.
year, last year was really funny. We have worked with a team that does the halftime shows for the Cowboys, and we've
Oh,
worked with them for a few years. And it was the right financial decision for us to bring that in house last year. But we decided that in August, and that's really challenging when you're doing Christmas stuff because you usually book all that stuff in January and February.
right.
So yeah, we pulled it all together. We had a great team. We had one of the Emerald City bands, Downtown Fever Band, that came and worked with us and kind of built our show. And I think
Wow.
it was one of the most fun shows that we've done since
How
I've been
fun.
there. So
Oh, how
it
fun.
was stressful getting there, but we had a really good time, and I think we had really good feedback from the community. So we'll do something
Yay.
similar again this year. So.
Yay, that's fun. Good. I have I want to do probably fun to do like rapid fire questions. So I have a bunch of questions I want to ask you. But first I want to say you're just a joy to be around all the time. Like I love every time I see you, you're always smiling and you make me smile and I love that. So I just want to make sure I remember to say that.
You're so sweet. I feel exactly the
Uh-oh.
I see your smiling face right by the pool, and I think, like the girl by the pool, and I was like, oh, it's Melina.
Oh, I have my braces in that picture. I have new pictures.
Oh, do you really? I didn't even notice that.
Yes.
Well, it's a great picture either way, and I always love seeing you, whether it's, in person or not.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Our rapid fire questions. And I'll try to read it as rapid firely as I can. You don't have to answer rapid fire, but I'm going to try to ask a rapid fire. Okay. Are you watching The Tiger King?
Oh, yeah, we just finished it. And
Yeah.
before, I actually had listened to a podcast of it, which I don't know if that was better or worse, because I didn't see the craziness. You just got to hear about it.
Right.
But yeah, I waited a couple of weeks after the excitement started, and then I'm like, no, I gotta watch it. And it's a different kind of train wreck than the podcast. So
okay, so should we listen to the podcast?
it's interesting. It has some other stuff that they focus on.
Okay.
I feel like this one, I don't know. This one actually, in the end, at first I thought they were really a little bit more on his side than it is in the end, and the other one really kind of makes her out to look a little more like a saint.
Interesting.
So they talked about the murder, but I don't know. For that one, for me, I felt like they still were on her side in the big picture. So
Gotcha. Well, then my next question is: are you Team Joe or Team Carol? Now that you have two different perspectives, then.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm definitely not Team Joe, and yet at the same time, I think there's zealots on either side. What they're doing, and I don't know that any of the animals are winning.
Right. So, yes.
That's the whole bottom line.
Yeah. Totally.
So yeah, I'm kind of in the middle.
Yeah. No. Same. I hear you. Okay. Childhood celebrity crush.
Oh gosh. Well, I'll tell you really how old I am. My first childhood celebrity crush was Sean Cassidy.
In my head, I was like, don't say it, Cassidy.
It was Sean Cassidy. And then after that, it was Officer Poncherello on Chill.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Yes.
That's funny.
Everybody liked John, so that's.
Yeah, I know. I like John. Current celebrity crush.
I don't really know. I mean, I'll take a good picture of Jason Momoa anytime it pops up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bradley Cooper. Mine's Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper?
Yes.
No?
Oh, yeah. No, I know who. Yeah, he's beautiful. And those eyes, they look like they could scare through you.
Okay. What color is your toothbrush?
I just changed it. It is gray and like bright yellow.
Nice. Who was your favorite superhero and why?
Wonder Woman. When I was little, I used to love watching Linda Carter as Wonder Woman.
Oh,
I just
okay.
thought she was amazing and
I love
beautiful.
you, but you are aging yourself.
I know. I am that old, Elena.
I am too. No judgment. What did you eat for breakfast?
Oh,
So long ago.
what did I have? Oh, my husband just yelled out something, and I thought he was telling me what I had for breakfast. I don't remember.
Something boring. Had to have been boring. Coffee.
I definitely had coffee. There was no doubt about that. I don't remember breakfast.
What is one of your weird quirks?
Give me an example, because I don't want to give you the wrong thing.
Uh-oh. Well, this is weird. I pulled out my eyelashes.
Okay. I am always playing with my fingers.
Okay.
I'm concentrating.
Like this? Like
no, like just kind of messing with my cuticles or with my fingernails.
Okay.
It's probably it's a nervous habit-ish.
Yeah. Mine is too. Totally.
It's my tell. So if I ever play poker, now you know.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm storing that one. What's your favorite movie quote?
Oh gosh, my brain is full of like useless, dumb movie quotes.
Same.
And now you ask me that, and I can't come up with a good one. I'm probably gonna get a comment from the back room on that one. Oh my gosh, Elena, I don't know.
I know. I'm the same way. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back. Okay. Coke or Dr. Pepper?
Diet Dr. Pepper. If I have
Me too. Me too. I go straight from coffee to Diet Dr. Pepper every morning.
Ooh. Well, and I don't usually keep soda in the house, so it's
smart.
But yeah, more frequently, I probably drink Diet Coke more frequently because it's easier to get. But
yes, I have at least once a day habit at Sonic. The manager and I are in the first name basis. We're really good friends. She probably misses me right now because I've not been over there a lot. If you could teach any grade or subject, what would it be?
Oh man, it would definitely, if I was teaching science, I do love like nature science.
Yes.
I find that that's what I'm always showing the kids. I'm teaching the kids about something outdoors or bugs or plants or planting something. And I love nature. I love being out in nature and sharing that. And what grade? I would probably say first, second, or third would be my interest. I just think the kids are so inquisitive at that age, and yet they can still kind of follow you and keep up with you. And
yes, they're funny.
Around. Yeah, they are funny.
They're funny. They say funny stuff. How do you like your steak cooked?
How do I like my steak? Medium rare.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Wait, did I say medium rare? Medium, sorry. I got the peanut gallery correcting me.
Coffee or tea?
Usually coffee, but I do like a good cup of tea every now and then.
Yes, yeah.
Like black tea.
Yes. Sunrise or sunset?
I mean, if you could get me up, I would say sunrise, but like anytime I'm actually up, I enjoy a good sunrise, but sunset is just, there's something magical about it.
See, when I think of sunset, I'm not a nature person, but when I think of sunset, I think of mosquitoes. I'm like, I don't want to be out there with the mosquitoes.
You're out there in the morning too. I used to do this wildflower photography trip when I worked at the Arboretum, and we would go down to the hill country and we'd leave the hotel at like 6 a.m. So you're like traipsing through these fields in the dark, and then the sun comes up, and it's the most spectacular thing in the world. So
nice.
Yeah, and so I mean, it's beautiful. The clouds are beautiful, and then growing up in South Florida on the East Coast, you
right.
see sunrise, and so the clouds are just different, but you don't get the same colors you do for sunsets.
Right. Yeah. No, I hear you. That makes sense. What makes you smile?
A good joke. I mean, and then also somebody doing something kind for somebody else.
Oh, yes.
That just love to see that, and especially with with 2 kids, you see that sort of stuff, and it just, that empathy is there.
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I get it. What time did you go to bed last night?
Oh gosh. Probably midnight. I'm a
Ooh.
night owl, so that's a pretty
Yeah.
standard.
Yes. That's how Aaron is. He'll go to bed and I'll go to bed and he'll be up all night watching television and still pop up in the morning. I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah, that's Chris and I do that too. And Chris is still driving, but he's also a super light sleeper, so he'll wake up 10 times. Where like once
Yes.
my head hits the pillow, I'm out for the night.
Yes. Yep. Yep. Google Maps or Waze?
Ways.
Yeah. Oh, really? I use Google Maps. A lot of
Yeah.
people use Waze though.
I know. It took me a little while to get used to it, and then I don't know if this is kind of funny. I secretly think that like some of my routes home coming from downtown back to East Dallas, I feel like I sometimes was smarter than Waze, and it would start sending me the ways that I was going, and I'm like, oh, see, it learned. Right? So maybe that's why I have a little, I like it.
Yeah, yeah. It's trainable.
That's right, it's trainable.
White or red?
Which one?
White or red?
I would say red.
Yeah. Yeah. As I age, I like red better. I don't know what it is.
I think, I don't know if it was palate, but I tend to eat things that I like that red goes better with is one thing.
Oh.
Red doesn't, I have found also the older I get that red doesn't like me as much. Like I'll get a headache from the sulfites a little more with red. So it has to be a really good red wine.
Right. Yeah. Totally. When people are standing up for an ovation, are you usually the first or one of the last to stand up?
I'm definitely not the last. I don't know that I'm usually the first,
like
but
in
I
the
would
middle,
probably say
I'm the first one.
Yeah, I'm at the front end.
Is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers?
No.
I don't think so either.
Unless they're made with animal fat, then it's
right. Fine. Yeah, there you go. Yes. Tacos or burritos?
Burritos. I usually don't, I don't know. You can do so many different things with tacos, though.
I know. You can eat more of them.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Team
I
taco.
don't eat either on a regular basis.
Yes, yes. Cook or bake?
Cook.
Cook.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip or peanut butter?
Chocolate chip.
Yes. Although a good peanut butter. Oh, a nice warm peanut butter cookie right out of the oven.
Yes, that is good, but oatmeal is my favorite. And everybody
really?
Yes, oatmeal is my favorite.
How funny.
Anytime we get Tips treats, and I feel like they're always at the office, and that's why I'm like, if they're eating oatmeal, I'm like picking out of the bottom. Those are my favorite.
Because they're always at the bottom. No one always to see that first.
Which works in my favor.
Yes, there you go. Yes. That was the end of my rapid fire. Thank you for being
good. Yeah, I still didn't think of a good movie quote. No.
Oh yeah. Well, you quoted Turner and Hooch the other day.
Oh, I did. See what I mean? Like that. My brain is full of. I just remember that this is not your room. Chris and I will do that all the time. Like with the kids, with each other, just in casual conversation, throwing things at each other or song lyrics. And we had, I think the first song we taught Kellen was the Popsicle song, and it was set to Queen's Bicycle song.
Oh.
So anytime, the first time Kellen heard the Bicycle song, he was like, what?
How cute. How cute is that?
Lots of family songs that are sung to other tunes.
Oh, I like that. I like it a lot. Did you finish your drink? I'm like halfway.
No, I have quite a bit to go.
Dang.
And actually, the tonic that I used is not too bad because it's kind of
good.
So it was a win.
She kind of created like your own thing, like
it is
a brand new creation.
Cocktail.
There you go. I like it. It was good talking to you.
It was good talking to you. Thank you. This was a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad. I can't wait to give you a great big hug next time we're able to give hugs.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it seems like it's just unknown right now. Isn't that weird?
That's the scary part for me. I don't know. I can't visualize how it's all going to end.
No, I know. And But it will. And I think the thing that I have noticed, or I feel like, and this is just my observation from online, is that people really, I think this is going to be a way that people connect and
Yes,
reconnect and have a different appreciation for a lot of different things. So
I
hopefully
agree.
that is true.
I agree. I know, because I mean, you and I go months without seeing each other, and now we just like type it in. We can see each other anytime we want to.
Yes. Well, and I find that I'm reaching out to people I hadn't talked to recently, and just checking in on them. They're just saying, "Hey, I was
Yes.
thinking about you," and so I think it's connecting people that maybe aren't talking on a regular basis, but it's giving you a little more time to think about others in a different way.
Right. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. It was good talking to you. Thank you for
So it's
sharing
good to
about
talk to
Klyde
you.
Warren.
Yes, and
Bye.
we'll see you soon.
Okay,
Cheers.
sounds good. Bye.
Bye.